Hey guys, welcome to another Dragon Ball Super review for episode 86. So it basically starts out with Goku looking for Android 17. He goes to Dende's lookout. Dende takes him to where he wants to go to find 17. The lookout starts to move. Goku's having a bit of a conversation. Mr. Popo tells Goku he hasn't took notice to much of what's happening on Earth. He's been too focused on space, which I found to be a little bit interesting. So there might be a little bit of side stories and some adventures happening on Earth with not necessarily strong people, but like lesser, weaker aliens coming to Earth and certain people like 17 defending them. They also go on to make mention of Oob, who Dende says there's a young, strong boy who's becoming more powerful. It would be a good idea, Goku, if you went to go train him. He's the reincarnation of the evil Majin Buu. Next, Goku finds Android 17. He sees a skirmish between him and some poachers. The poachers seem heavily armed, so that tells me that they're constantly having run-ins with Android 17, and they're constantly stepping up their game in order to fight him so that they can start poaching the land. So a lot of these animals must carry a significant value in the dragon world if they're going to such great lengths to stop 17 and actually start poaching these animals. Goku helps him, steps in, and stops the poachers. Then he has to make sure he's protecting the lands and the animals. 17 mentions that to him, which is a big change of heart for 17. He's like, make sure, he's like, it probably goes without saying, but make sure you don't kill the bad guys either. And then it goes on to them having a sparring match, testing their power against one another. The animation in this episode was pretty good for this. I mean, it hasn't been the best so far, but this was pretty decent of a fight. Goku goes blue, and I see a lot of people having issue with this, with the power scaling, etc., etc. But it's mentioned near the end of the fight that Goku was actually holding back. It's insinuated that 17 was holding back as well, but there's a little bit of saving grace here to say that Goku was probably holding back more so than Android 17. A lot of people take issue with the power scaling in Super, but I feel like this is a little bit of a way out of that sort of over-the-top power scaling for 17 being super strong. Even though he has gotten a lot stronger, I don't think he's as strong as God Goku yet. But during the fight we see a lot of really cool stuff. We see the Kamehameha, and then he pops the bubble. He has his shield up. I don't know, it's just some really cool visuals there. After their sparring match, Goku goes on to sit down with them and just reminiscing and talking about things by a campfire. Android 17 shows Goku a picture of his family. Two are adopted, one is biological. It seems that the designs for his family and what they look like Goku was shown it, but it wasn't shown to the audience, which is probably because they're still designing what they look like. Maybe Toriyama hasn't finalized it yet, maybe someone else is designing it, but they obviously want them to look a certain way. Maybe they're going to be significant in the future. So they want to make sure they design them properly and have them look the way they want them to look. At least that's my opinion on it. I don't know for sure. Maybe it's just for whatever reason they just decided not to. He goes on to decline Goku's offer for, even though he says it's going to be 10 million zeni. He doesn't need the money. He makes a good living, pays a good salary what he's doing now, and he needs to be there for the animals. Goku slips up, and 17 sees through this, like that Goku's lying. And it seems that 17 is lost respect for Goku in a sense. He seems kind of being like, yeah, I'm not joining you anyway. I don't care if we get a raise. Like, if we do, we do. And, 17 just doesn't, want to join. And I think Goku kind of should have just been outright at the beginning instead of lying to him, because I think it would have been a lot more respectable in 17's eyes. Then the episode ends with something that I accurately predicted, which is that the spaceship is going to be galactic poachers, and they're coming to Earth to hunt the Earth animals, the Earth game. So, yeah, that's one I called that. A lot of people thought it was going to be the god sending someone to pick on Goku or some guys to help like squash Goku. Not the case. It's galactic poachers, which I felt was actually pretty obvious given the whole theme of the episodes and 17's whole shindig with the animal reserve. And going back to my other video, I think this will be the battle that 17 earns respect for Goku, and he's okay with Goten and Trunks taking care of the island while they go and defend the world. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this episode. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you later. See you guys later. See you later. Yeah, I'll see you later.